Alright, hello everyone and welcome to another video. Let's play a Blitz match against GM Hakobyan from Armenia. We're having a very standard fellow there thus far. Let's see if he takes. He takes with a knight. We'll go 95, bishop 1, rook 8. We're following the main line thus far. Let's see if he goes for the best. This is a recommendation of 4. Or my personal preference, g3, bishop g2. This is my preference for white, also with b3. So now let's go bishop here. Now the plan with c5 is not that efficient with bishop c6, so I'm going to play this one, where I go c6 b5 and try to play b4 and weaken this pawn. Knight f5 is potentially an idea, but I think I can push b4, kick the knight away. Let's go e5. This is very surprising. I wanted to go b4 anyway. I don't think he's playing this in a great way. Of course, I still need to prove that. c5, knight f5. It's probably not ideal. He wants knight d2, knight c4. Let's see how to deal with that. Knight e5 is no good, c5 no good. I should go d5 at some point. Should be the right strategical plan. Okay, let's go queen d6, knight d2, d5. That way I'm going to stop knight c4, take with the pawn, and even though I have this isolated pawn, the c2 pawn is also not all that strong. Also my knights are relatively normally placed, so I don't think white's supposed to be better here. Now he wants to make this knight stupid. Oh, how do I fight against this bishop c5 maybe? The bishop I definitely don't need an f8. So if he defends ever with knight f3, then I get the e4 square for my own knight. That's the idea. And if he continues bishop g2, then maybe I can go... Oh, he does this one. Yeah, okay. Now there is some pressure on the diagonal here. Of course, I cannot really break through the d4 square. It's defended 20 times. So I'll need to be clever. This knight is my worst placed piece. Can I go knight e5? Probably not. Take f3 is the problem. What do I do then? Some moves like knight c3. It's like pushing it over the edge to give up a pawn like this. Anyway, I'll go rook e7 then, rook e8, try to double. I'm more concerned about the clock than about the position. Let's go here. Maybe h6 just to create a loop for the king, so that there is never any back rank problem. Strange position. Both sides feel a bit stuck. And I should get rid of this knight at some point. Wait, he's allowing knight c3. He wants to put the bishop on e3, I guess. Fine. I'll take with the bishop so that there is no this move. And I'll go back. I didn't want to allow knight e5. Now this knight became a bit of a problem again. Yeah. And with this one. Okay, I'll go queen f6. Maybe I can go knight e5 next. Now it's going to come to a wild time scramble. I've seen this. Let's go queen d6, I guess. But I think my structure is good now. h5 pawn could be hanging later on. And even though I have the weakness on d3, the knight on d5, the knight is very strong. Do I play this one? Let's go here. Queen e5 maybe? Bishop f5 I wanna play. This is the target. F6 no, I don't wanna play this move, but had I taken then I would lose this pawn. Let's go d4, protecting stuff and stopping knight e3. Okay, the fielder did its job. Let's keep going. We'll go d4 now. I'm relatively happy with that last game. I didn't make any stupid move. Okay, against the old Indian, I'm going to play my old favorite. Look with queen c2 and short castle, rook d1. This one you always take with the knight, rook d1. This is very comfortable, I think. At least I always enjoyed playing this. Playing this for white. The bishop here. That way maybe I can play c5 at some point. Knight f5 is also a move. Many tempting options actually. Okay, I'll go a3 for a start just to solidify. I'll try rook d2, rook d1. Not even sure if b4 was all that necessary. Okay. My opponent wants to go b5, and I know this, but somehow it doesn't feel right. Let's go knight f5 here. d6 is hanging, and takes bc4. Yeah, maybe he can take bc4. Probably didn't play this in the best possible way. Now if I take, I have a problem. Oh well. If I go f4, then this is going to be too. Why did I play this? I had a great position. There's zero need to allow such things. Is there some way to get out of this tactically? I don't see it. Unfortunately. Okay, now I want to take, and after d5 I'll go e4. I don't see any other options at this point. At least this is weak now. I messed that up badly, like quite badly. But if the worst comes to worst and I lose the game with white, at least I'll be black again to play the filler there. Let's see what he comes up with. I'm calculating some take, but there's always this pin, and rook d8 I can take twice, and I mean the pin is the biggest problem for black in this position. He can move the queen, but again I take, and some queen b7, e d5, take knight d5, rook d5, knight d3, but then I can take bishop takes. Really now. Okay, take this one for a start. Now what? Shouldn't there be some way of exploiting this pin? Queen f5 or queen e4 maybe? Okay, I wanna see what he does against this thing. g6, maybe I can go, no, rook e5, gf5, take, bishop to7, I hang this in the end. So g6, I'll have to do something different. Goes bishop c3. Wait, and the rook d7? I'm just gonna go queen c5 and allow knight e5 and this. Oh, okay. No, he doesn't allow this. He's square. What's the big deal? Oh, there is rook d1, of course. He should, after bishop f1, he was of course supposed to take rook f1 and it's game over, but he pre-moved thinking that I would do the other one, that I would take rook d1. Now it's objectively of course drawn, but he might try to flag me. He shouldn't succeed though, but and they managed to lose the game on position. Wow. Yeah, it was like, this game I'm not happy with, that's for sure. Because white is clearly better here, and then I'm just supposed to go rook d2, rook d1. And even what I played was fine up to a point. b4 creates weakness on c4 after b5, which I'm never supposed to have, just rook d2 and white is much better. But later then in the tactical play it was also queen b2. Sure, this was very simple, I don't know. Okay, let's play one more. As I said, if the worst comes to worst, and then we play the there with white and get back everything we lost with black, and we get everything we lost with black. Okay, I'll go queen c7, bishop d7. There would be e5. So I need the square. Now he wants what, e5. Okay, I'll go h6, e5, knight h7. That is sometimes the good plan in these King's Indian attack stuff. Okay, let's go here. With rook c8 and knight b4. This is the plan. The knight will come to f8, protecting the king. Usually in the King's Indian attack the bishop is on g2. Here it's going to be a bit stronger, but bishop c2 immediately fails to knight b4 and rook c1 in this one. But if I can get knight b4 and bishop b5, then I'm happy. In the whole structure with this knight is not really good for attack. Okay, I'll go knight f8, I guess. Now I'm threatening some knight b4 probably. Bishop d3. Okay, let's go b5. I wanna go b4 and see some space here. Here I have this trick as far as I can see. Okay, let's go b4. a4 and knight. I'm gonna go knight e5, exchange something. And now, even though he can block this, I should still have some ideas. Let's go rook c3, bishop d2. Okay, if he goes to b2, I'll retreat. And now my idea is definitely to go here with the bishop. I need to activate that one. Okay, let's go here, bishop c8. queen e2, I guess I go rook c6 first. No, I still want this. Bishop b5, I'll still do that. And rook c1 is the only way to stop me. Ah, bishop a6, take. He's gonna go rook. He's gonna go rook c1. Ah, that's a small problem. Okay, then I'm gonna go knight d7 first. I didn't manage to fix my position all that much. Okay, I'll go king f8. The whole point is that after this endgame I have... now he cannot go for the endgame anymore. Now hopefully at least I achieved something. I'll go back with the pieces now. I don't need the queen on a5 anymore. So I'll put it here. I have no access squares on the c file, but... okay, what do I do now? f5 seems like pushing it over the edge. So I need to do something. Maybe f6 was better than f5. With f5 he doesn't have to take. Yeah, my knight on d7 is not a good piece. I didn't want to allow f4, f5. Okay, let's put the knight there. I need the knight somewhere on a5. Let's go here. Bishop g5, I guess. Now I'll have the c3 square when these bishops get traded off. For the queen. I'll be able to go bishop f4. What does he want to take with the pawn? Okay, but the queen is now heading towards c3 or c1. Okay, let's take this one. Pawn takes, fair enough. Let's go here. I'm attacking some stuff. Yeah, but I cannot really do something smart. Let's attack the pawn then. I'll need the knight on f8 to... wait, why can't I take now? And the knight on f8 will be a very good defensive piece, I'm pretty sure. Let's give a check. Give another check, go h4 maybe. Knight on d3 is a good defensive piece as well. Okay, now it's some race. Let's give a check. Has no threats, right? Yeah, right. Okay, so the games were interesting. Thanks for watching. Hope you'll have a great rest of your day. Thanks again. Bye.